HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. The CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. Either from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA or the SEAC. Come on, y'all. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. Hey. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. Come on. My HBC is better than yours. Hey, come on. My HBC is better than yours. We still family. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBC is better than yours. My HBC is better than yours. Hey, we compete, but we still family. Remember to rep your HBCU and say this real loud. My HBCU better than yours. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours.
Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. What's really good, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to another HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm your host, Anthony Brown, all the way from Bethune-Cookman. But listen, I am wearing the melanin attire from exclusively HBCU. Got my new subscription box. It's all about the melanin, you know, all the shades and the colors. I got my shirt, my sweatshirt. I got my jogging pants. I got my t-shirt. Got my lapel pins. Oh, we in there. We're going to talk more about exclusively HBCU a little bit later in the show. But right now, let me bring out my special co-host. She's been hanging out with us for a couple weeks now. So glad that she is here. She's back on the block. Y'all, come on. Let's do like that. Y'all, I got to make sure everybody can hear her. I'm going to give a big applause, big applause, big applause. Monique Robinson from Wilberforce University.
Hey, how are you this week?
How you doing?
I'm good this week. I'm super duper good.
So first of all, we've been celebrating since the weekend because our birthdays was this past weekend. Yeah.
Yes, still celebrating.
You know, been turning up, and you know what? Listen, self-care is important.
Facts.
Self-care is important. If I can share it with all of our alumni, you know that already. But again, listen, for me, I went to church. We got some communion in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the mall, went shopping.
Retail therapy. That's a good.
Then I went and got me a mani and a pedi. I went and got me a manicure and a pedicure. I sure did. And a back massage. Sure did.
Oh, I'm jealous. I don't get that tomorrow.
And then what was so special? Let me tell you what's so special about it. My cousin, she saw that I posted that I was at the salon. She's like, send me the bill. I said, what that? She said, don't worry about it. Send me the bill.
Oh, wow.
She said, get whatever you want. She said, don't hold back. Get whatever you want.
Well, can she be my cousin too? Because I'm
Yeah. And took care of me. Took care of the. She's like, listen, I was thinking, then she sent me enough money plus something to pay for the. I paid for the tip. Then I had enough money to go down the street and get me a smoothie. Oh yeah. Listen, oh yeah. So
you live your best life on your birthday.
Oh yeah, this is what 51 look like while you're playing.
I'm not there yet. I only turned 44, but when I get there, I'm gonna look just like that. Where somebody, hey, I'm gonna send you the bill.
Listen, Monique, we got some great schools coming up on today's show.
Yes.
So just in case if you all miss it again, today, let me tell you, we are celebrating Knoxville College. First time for Knoxville College. We didn't have them on the list last year. And we got a returning school, Morris Brown College. They came in here last year, swept that thing. In the midnight hour, they came in with $5,000 off rip. And we got Voorhees, because Voorhees kind of snuck in a little late in the year, but that's okay though. We had Dr. LaTonya on here last year, but today we got, so we got the president of Morris Brown, Dr. James. So he's going to be here talking about a little bit about the institution as well as all this great love and all this news about Morris Brown back on the block.
They're getting some good press after 20 years.
Come on. Talking about the AUC is about to fully shake all over again.
Exactly. I'm excited.
Derelle's like, listen, don't let the Voorhees roar sneak on you, because they will come in here with a mighty tiger and will tear it down. And then we're going to learn about Knoxville College at the same time. So again, shout out to all of our watchers who are watching us right now, to all of our replayers, all our folks who were tardy to the party, but you still call us on the live, you call us on the replay. To our podcast listeners, how you doing? And I think we might even have somebody else coming onto the show. But yeah, we do. We got my good brother Erskine Alexander, also from Morris Brown. That brother is hilarious. He's an actor. He's a licensed therapist.
Oh, it's his mental health month.
You know what? So I think we're gonna interview him separately, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking that brother separate from Dr. James. So we're gonna get a little bit into what he do and all that great stuff. Now, with that, how we always do, ladies and gentlemen, like to always tell you, how much money we've raised so far. So far in the campaign, since February 1st, we've been hitting it up. We had the community colleges last month, but we back, on our regular 4-year institutions, $18,194. $18,194. We have blessed 30 schools so far. Now, here's the top 10 so far. Now, for 2020, Clark Atlanta came in 11,000. Central State came in at 15,000. And Wilberforce came in at 3,400. This year, for 21, Clark Atlanta came in with 3,400. Now, I wonder, will one of our 3 schools this week make it to the top 10?
I think Morris Brown might. I'm just saying
they might slip in here, because I haven't checked the totals all day. I've been busy in meetings all day, so I have not checked the totals. But for those who are watching us right now, don't forget to hit the share button, drop us in all of your social media groups. So put it on your own personal Facebook page. Please share this to your Knoxville alumni page, to your Voorhees alumni page, to your Morris Brown alumni pages, and on your institution page. If you got access to those too, drop it everywhere so that everybody can see it, so they can catch it now or in the replay. All right. Any quick announcements? Friday.
Oh.
Friday. HBCU Bound Day. HBCU Bound Day. We want to celebrate, even though May 1st is traditionally, historically, the day we celebrate students who are going to college. Friday, we set aside, Friday, May 7th is HBCU Bound Day. We want to celebrate all students going to HBCUs on Friday, May 7th. Also on Friday, May 7th, I wish I could get y'all, if I get the flyer up a little bit later, I will. Also on Friday, at 11 o'clock, I will be having a special HBCU Chancellors and Presidents trivia game. On this game, we're going to feature the presidents of Virginia State, Livingstone, and Stillman College at 11 o'clock, and we're going to broadcast this through all of our different social media, Facebook and YouTube pages. So you got to make sure you come and check that out. It's going to be 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're available to come check that out, we're going to put it out there. It should be fun. We're going to learn a little bit more about those institutions as well as meet the presidents of those schools, and they're going to have some fun. We're going to see how much the presidents know about HBCUs. Matter of fact, yeah, there's the flyer right there. Again, so it's going to be this Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it as well. And then we also want to mention again to all of our viewers about Facebook Elevate. Did you sign up yet?
I did. And I take my first class actually tomorrow. It's user friendly. It's really nice.
So what was it like when you signed up? So tell people about it. From your lens, what's Facebook Elevate?
From my lens, it's like a PD at your own pace, a professional development at your own pace. And they have, like, you can get the certifications. And then I was like, oh, I want to get certified in different various areas of social media. But it's really user friendly. It is. So it was nice.
Awesome.
I'll tell you about my class tomorrow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna put that link in the chat momentarily. We're gonna show a commercial later. But again, Facebook Elevate is a community and learning platform with a mission to increase economic success for minority businesses, nonprofits, marketers, community leaders, students, and job seekers, all from the HBCU community, right? And they are providing a free marketing, education, mentorship, and support class. Now, they're providing over 100,000 vouchers for this class. And this class costs a couple $100, but they're providing it for our HBCU community for free. All you got to do is sign up. If you're interested in earning a digital marketing certification to add to your resume, like Monique said, it's a great professional development program. It's open to everyone, especially to our HBCU community. So visit the links that we're going to put in the chat momentarily, and we're going to show you a commercial a little bit later to talk about that. So now, without any further ado, because listen, I get excited whenever we get a college president to join us on the show, because these are the leaders who are steering the ship. And this gentleman here has stood the test of time and has steered Morris Brown to this resurgence. I need to see Morris Brown in the chat, like right now. We need to see those in Morris Brown in the chat right now. But before we bring on Dr. Kevin James, he was just interviewed just recently on CBS News in Atlanta about the resurgence and in this whole, they getting the accreditation back and on all this great stuff. So we're going to watch this quick video about Morris Brown, Dr. James, and then we're going to bring on this phenomenal leader in our HBCU community. Let's go check this out.
College has made a major step toward progress. The school is now an official candidate to regain its accreditation.
CBS 46's Haley Mason sat down with the school's president and an alumni who's already planning to send his child to the historically black college this fall. Haley?
Tracy and Sean, this is certainly a major moment, nearly 20 years in the making for Morris Brown College. I talked to the president, who tells me this is just the beginning of this school starting to breathe new life.
I want to see a thriving Morris Brown again, where it's full of students, full of energy, vibrant.
Morris Brown College president Dr. Kevin James says the school is one step closer to its return to glory. It's celebrating earning candidacy for full accreditation.
As a candidate institution, we have the full rights of a fully accredited institution.
Dr. James vowed to fully restore the school and regain accreditation under a plan he called the Hard Reset.
It's a new day for Morris Brown College. We have a new president, we have a new board, we have new faculty members, we have a new CFO. trust in Morris Brown College. We are operating with integrity. We are operating under a very strong academic rigor.
Now Morris Brown can begin applying for federal financial aid for its students.
We've gone 18, 19, almost 20 years without our accreditation, and most schools would have shut their doors forever with the trials and tribulations that Morris Brown has been through. And so we're just so excited that we were able to stand. You know, we are a family here at Morris Brown.
So this is where the hotel is going to be.
A dedicated member of that family is Jeffrey Miller, a leader amongst alumni and a former drum major in the renowned Marching Wolverine Band.
So even though we're smaller now, even though you know, we don't have the 2,000, 3,000 students enrolled, it doesn't mean that we ever lost that fire. Our backs might have been against the wall, but we never gave up.
Miller's daughter will be enrolling at Morris Brown this fall.
And I've always been talking to my children and bringing them on the campus about coming to Morris Brown. Now is just the perfect opportunity to bring it to fruition.
Dr. James says they're only just beginning, and he's pushing for donors and fundraisers to take another look at Morris Brown.
Morris Brown, we're back. We did it. We are good ground to pour in financially regarding major gifts.
Dr. James says he looks forward to one day rejoining the United Negro College Fund as well as the surrounding Atlanta University Center. He said unapologetically that they believe Morris Brown is the heartbeat of the AU Center, and they look forward to bringing back college life, sororities and fraternities, the marching band, and some sports as they inch back into the fold. We'll have our full interview with Dr. James on our CBS 46 website and app. Reporting live at Morris Brown College, Haley Mason, CBS 46.
Morris Brown College is one of the most iconic and historic HBCUs in this country. Founded in 1881 by the AME Church, we are the only institution that actually was founded by Black people and funded by Black people for Black people in Atlanta, Georgia. This institution is critically important, mainly because of what we've done for this city, for this state, for this region, and for this country. We have an iconic building here on our campus, Fountain Hall, formerly known as Stone Hall. This building was built in 1882 by former slaves. And this iconic building is the iconic symbol of perseverance and strength and what Morris Brown College means. It holds the former office of Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois, who wrote The Soul of Black Folk, who's responsible for the thought of the talented 10th. That started right here on our campus, right here at Morris Brown College. It is our goal to restore this iconic building, as Morris Brown College will be the first historically Black college in history to come back 20 years after losing its accreditation. Consider pouring into Morris Brown College. Make it a part of your normal philanthropy by giving to the historic Morris Brown College.
Y'all, without any further ado, put your hands together, make some noise for Dr. Kevin James.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, Doc. How you doing?
I am doing just fine. How's my audio?
Listen, you sounding real good. You sounding real good. Look, if I had your hand, I'll get mine back.
Well, good. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I think, you know what, just as soon as I said you sounding good, then something happened. Let me get you to work on the audio just a little bit for me. Oh, my God. I had you, then I lost you.
I'm going to turn the volume back.
All right. So listen, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Now, can you give us any of the secrets? What was the secret sauce to get you where you are today?
God, a lot of prayer. Our alumni, they never gave up. 20 years, 19, 20 years or so. And they never gave up. They never considered throwing in the towel. And so I'm so appreciative to all the faculty, the staff, the alumni, the shareholders in the community, those who never, ever considered giving up on dear old Morris Brown College. And we're still standing today, one of the only HBCUs that was able to survive this long without our accreditation, without financial aid. And so secret sauce was a lot of prayer. And under this administration, we're just doing some things, kind of, a little spin on it, and just pushing forward, doing the best we can do.
So how has things been? I mean, in the midst of all this, you still didn't have to navigate the ship through the pandemic.
Yes.
So what has that been like? You're having to juggle several different things.
Yeah, history is going to say that not only did we make history by bringing the school back, but we did it during a global pandemic. And so history is going to definitely record that. And it wasn't easy. We went 100% online in March of 2020. We're still 100% online today. We just made the determination that we're going to bring our students back this fall. So I cannot wait to see our students back on campus. We anticipate a huge enrollment boost this year. And so I just cannot wait to have a thriving campus again. And, we were able to, with the help of God, to be able to push through this pandemic. And thankfully, knock on wood, none of my faculty, staff, or students got really, really sick. We had one student that was in the hospital, but he pushed through coronavirus. And so we're just very, very grateful that we were able to get through the pandemic.
Awesome. Okay. So Monique, jump in whenever you feel like it. I don't want to take up all the time with this gentleman right here, but I know we wanted to ask a few more good questions. So listen, I know I'm speechless. I'm in awe. I'm speechless. I'm just admiring all the great work that you all have done. So to our viewing audience, we want to let everyone know again, for those who are watching now or in the replay, last year we were able to galvanize HBCU alum, not just Morris Brown, but alumni from the AUC, alumni from across the country. And in 1 week, we raised $5,000.
For Derelle Morris Brown College. And listen, I want to thank you for doing that. We're very, very excited to get the $5,000 gift. And this year we want to double it. So, when you asked me to be on the show tonight, I said, absolutely, let's raise some more money for Derelle Morris Brown. And we absolutely should be able to double it this year, because this is our accreditation candidacy year. It's going to be one of the biggest financial years of our recent history. And so I just look forward to getting some momentum going around this campaign and raising as much money as we can.
Okay, so we really want to. So we're gonna say we're giving it for this is for the accreditation. This is accreditation donations this week.
That is it. And listen, we don't want just alumni from Morris Brown giving. Everybody.
Come through.
I know sometimes people just give to theirs, but look, this is history. Morris Brown is coming back. Listen, give $5, $10 to Morris Brown. Let's raise some money. $10,000 is our goal this year, and let's raise some money for Morris Brown College.
All right, so Doc, what is some other things that you would want us to know about Morris Brown, or anything that we can look forward to on the horizon?
Yeah, so one of the major announcements here recently is the fact that we received our accreditation candidacy. That is a big deal for us. We're just so excited about that announcement. At this very moment, we are getting prepared to apply for federal financial aid. Once we get that federal financial aid, prayerfully get that federal financial aid, we anticipate the floodgates opening with students who are going to be interested in our institution. And so you all keep your ears to the ground regarding the announcement about that financial aid. Another major announcement is the fact that we are rebuilding our hospitality management program. I was thinking about how we could be really innovative and competitive in the higher education space regarding innovative academic programming. And so one thing that we were able to do under this administration is we signed a deal with CGI Merchant Group and Hilton Hotels, where we're going to build a $30 million hotel at Morris Brown College. It's going to be tied directly to our hospitality and management training program, experiential hands-on learning for our students. We're going to have an entire floor in the hotel that's dedicated classroom space where we're going to get hands-on learning to learn how to own, operate, manage, lead, be an executive within a hotel. Also, we're going to have 2 or 3 restaurants in the hotel, so our students are going to get hands-on learning with the restaurant as well. On yesterday, we just signed another partnership with Chick-fil-A.
Come on!
You didn't see it? $500,000 gift to Morris Brown College. Man, come on, Google us. You got to keep up. We doing something every single day. You got to Keep up, man. Hey, and I got another announcement next week. So keep.
So we gotta just tune in.
Keep your eyes on Derelle Morris Brown College, your ear to the ground, as we rebuild our hospitality program. We will become the only Black college in the country with a major flag hotel on their campus tied directly to an educational program. And so we anticipate doing some great things there. So we got the top hotel in the world, Hilton, and we got the top fast food chain in the world, Chick-fil-A. So our students are going to get hands-on learning, and not only that, direct pipeline into those organizations for jobs and learning how, again, to lead in those industries. My goal is that Morris Brown become the top institution in this country for Black and brown people to learn how to own, manage, operate, and work in hospitality and management.
Listen, I know every alum and every student got their chest poked out wide. Man, yeah. I see people, they in the chat right now talking about come through Morris Brown.
We are
they out here showing out in the chat. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, but with all that said, did you've heard Dr. James just say, we need for people like you who are watching us right now to make a donation to Morris Brown College, like right now. Like we say every week, the money never touches Anthony Brown's hand. It goes straight from you to the institution.
Well,
Anthony.
Yep. I think because it's their 20, he should challenge his alum to do 20 for Morris Brown.
Hey, ooh. Everybody give $20.
That represent that. I mean,
is there right now, a link or something on the screen?
So that's right now. We at $45, y'all. Now the campaign started. We started this campaign on Monday. It goes from Monday to Monday. Y'all know how we do. One full week. Y'all show up and show out.
The goal is $10,000. Let's do it.
So I'm going to change. So right now it says 5 on the screen, but I'm going to change. I'm going to refresh it just to make sure anybody want to see their name pop up on the screen right now. This is your chance to give. Like right now, we're going to refresh the screen and we're going to see what anybody has given. I would love to be able to see somebody's name pop up. Let's see where we at. Let's see. It's coming through. Look at that. $155 already.
Woo!
If Doc say give 20.
So y'all heard the man. He challenged all of us to give $20 to Morris Brown. This is the comeback story that we've heard. I mean, we've seen it with Bennett College. We've seen it with other HBCUs. It's Morris Brown today. It could be somebody else tomorrow. So let's just be a blessing and pay it forward. Look at that. Somebody just said done.
Done.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, listen, didn't Morris Brown raise the most last year?
Well, no, you made it in the top 10. No, okay. Central State University did 15.
Okay. Well, shout out to Central State. But Morris Brown, we're going to do much better this year. Let's raise this money. Again, we appreciate this platform and appreciate you all giving to Morris Brown.
Look at Dr. James, we appreciate you coming on today. I know you are busy. You got to get back to your family. You get back to your life. Listen, you're wearing this hat, man. Listen, you're wearing this hat. I can't wait till I can come back to the AUC. Listen, I think I might be back this summer, Doctor. I might just have to give you a call. I'm able to do a drive-by.
Hey, listen, this year we will be having our homecoming on October 23rd. Now, you all think you all have a good homecoming. I know you all who are watching think that your homecoming is the best.
Don't get started.
This year, accreditation candidacy year at Morris Brown.
I'm there.
We about to show out in Atlanta, Georgia. You all need, I don't care what school you went to, come to Morris Brown's homecoming this year, October the 23rd.
Listen.
We are going to show up and show out this year.
Listen, I love it. But I'm going to come see you before then. I want to make it for that, but I want to come see you before. I want to get the behind the scenes and see the before and after. I want to see what it's going to look like. I want to see it in the summer and then come back in October, see the growth.
Sounds good.
Listen, I'm going to let you go. I know we have one of your alums from New York City who will be on a little bit later to talk about his college experience and his days at Derelle Morris Brown.
That's it.
And talk about, I think he was a member of the band. But yeah, he's going to show up and show out himself. But Doc, thank you for allowing us to get a look at what you do, how you do. We wish you the best in all what you do in this accreditation year, certificate, what do you call it? The candidacy year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Accreditation candidacy year. We're going to challenge everybody to give the 20. or more than that. Matter of fact, who knows? I might be able to get Erskine to sing the alma mater. Because sometimes people come on to sing the alma mater, people give just because they sing the alma mater. So I'm just gonna drop that. I'm gonna sprinkle that now so he can get ready for it. So just because if he sing it, I guarantee you somebody gonna give.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dr. Kevin James, the president of Morris Brown College, the comeback HBCU, I won't say of the year right now in the accreditation, the candidacy year.
Yes.
I would, listen, I would look forward to, I welcome you. If I could do it myself, I know I can't, but I look forward to one day we can welcome you back into the UNCF fold. I look forward to the day.
Absolutely.
We need you back in the family. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Are you interested in attending Black College or University? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Hey guys, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. It's that time, it's reveal time. It's time for you to tell us what HBCUs that you're going to be attending. So DM us your pictures so that we can celebrate your success. As you can see, we're working on students as we speak. So we look forward to hearing from you guys. We want to celebrate you. So again, DM us your pictures. Thanks a lot. Get educated.
So, get educated. Please make sure that you celebrate with us on Friday, May 7th for HBCU Bound Day. We want to celebrate students from all over the country, no matter what HBCU they want to go to, and even more. If you want to pay it forward and you want to support a student going to an HBCU and you want to just help them get past the college access of it all, we just dropped a link in the chat that you can go on and pay for a student's $20 application to 60 HBCUs right now. So yeah, go on and pay for somebody. Go on and pay it forward. Help a student. Pay for the application. You pay for it, you'll get a special link that you can forward on to a student. It's that easy. So we just dropped a link in the chat. We also dropped in the link, as we were talking to Dr. James, information about Morris Brown, their website, and about their alumni association if you want to get involved with them as well. So with that, listen, we're not going to hold you too much longer. We want to talk a little bit about Knoxville College. What you got, Monique?
Well, Knoxville College is a private church-related coeducational liberal arts institution. Knoxville College was founded in 1875 as part of the missionary effort of the United Presbyterian Church of North America to promote religious, morale, and educational leadership among the freed men and women Its mission today is a direct outgrowth of leadership. I'm messing all up. I'm sorry, guys. Outgrowth of the purpose.
Right.
I'm messing up. I got these words going everywhere. Excuse me, but the bottom line is Knoxville College is a private church-related co-educational liberal arts institution for freed slaves to produce the morale and study and focus on religion. That's in a nutshell what it is. However, since there were few Blacks in the early days that prepared for higher education, Knoxville College initially offered classes from first grade. Now, this is an interesting fact. So while I was reading this, I was learning myself. From first grade through the college level. The elementary department was discontinued during the 1926 and 27 school years. And the high school or academy was dropped in 1931. So it started actually as a
Really?
School. Yeah. I said, look at this. I didn't know any of this, but it was really good to learn that they started as a traditional school. So moving forward, as a work college, Knoxville College guarantees financial resources for all students while preparing them for responsible roles in society. The college is entrepreneurial, collaborative, and emphasizes commitment to social justice and civic involvement. So I was like, wow, that was really like good that they started out as a school and then evolved into a college.
I think quite a few of our HBCUs started off in that evolution of time. So that's pretty cool. I wish I know we always try to make our efforts to try to reach out to alumni in the area. We weren't able to find an actual website, a link to their alumni page, but we were able to find a Facebook group for one of their alumni chapters. So we did drop that. They are on the rebound. They are trying to Knoxville trying to do like Morris Brown, trying to make the comeback. So, like I said, it's them today. It could be us tomorrow. We all could be in that boat at some point. So we want to make sure we're a blessing to them as well. So they do still have their 501c3 status. So we want to make sure that we can, if we can, to pour a blessing into them so you can pay it forward and help out Knoxville College while you're supporting Morris Brown, while you're supporting Voorhees College or any other HBCU for that matter this week, next week, and the week after. We want you to do that. So with that, if you've never seen the institution before, we do have a quick little video, I think. We got the interim president of Knoxville College just sharing some history and some background, a little bit more history and background of the institution. Let's go check this out.
Today we're here at the historic McMillan Chapel, and I was just looking at a post on social media that had Dr. King doing the sermon here, and it really touched me to be standing in the same space that some of our legacy important figures, Black figures that have come before me, to be here today. I'm very excited to be on site today with our board chair, Dr. Bowie. You'll hear from him later in the video. And we're here as the executive leadership in 2020 to revive and help Knoxville College thrive. We're going to educate, we're going to empower, and we're going to elevate the Black experience here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're looking for strong partners. We're looking to be inclusive. We want the community to be engaged with us, and we want to be an oasis and an economic driver in the Mechanicsville College. Importance to the Mechanicsville community, the Knoxville community, and the Knox County community has been here for 146 years. Knoxville College, to my history, I'm not 146 years old, but we've had an infirmary on site that has dealt with the pandemic. We had a brickyard on Knoxville College's ground that students here made bricks to build some of the historic buildings that we still have on our campus today. We've had some great individuals come out of the Knoxville College camp. We've had people in politics. We've had people on radio. We've had business. But most of all, we've had educators. We really feel that going back to the basics here at Knoxville College again, to help Knoxville College thrive is that we're going to double down on education. We want to be an oasis that young people can come to Knoxville College and be educated here. We will have different disciplines and specialties for them. We will have a career track. We will have a workforce track. We will have a 2-year track, and we will have a 4-year track. We're very hopeful that those 4 tracks could set a person on a path to success. We're looking to engage with the local high schools here for a hybrid, blended or hybrid co-enrollment program. But also, most of all, we're very interested in our neighbor here at Knoxville College, which is Maynard Elementary School, which is right next door. And we're really interested in tracking young people that are born in underserved communities and going to predominantly black elementary schools, junior high schools, and high schools, and how they are fast-tracked and tracked and evaluated to make it to college and into a successful career. So we will be going back to the drawing board and engaging young people that you typically don't see on Knoxville College's campus. But for the history's sake, Knoxville College did have an elementary school at one time.
All right, well, that was interesting to learn a little bit more about Knoxville College. So we do want to share with you all real quickly. Again, right now, we are at about $50. I'm going to refresh this just to make sure. Again, if you would love to see your name pop up on the screen, like right now, you are more than welcome to give a donation right now. We'll drop the link in the chat. So if you want to, again, we've been dropping links in the chat about their institution. And as well as if you want to make a donation, we can drop that link in the chat one more time for you, no matter if you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube. All right. Oh, there we go. Somebody just made a donation. I'm not sure exactly what school she made a donation to. However, there's the link right there. So you can be able to give a donation to Knoxville College. Again, this is one of our newer, it's not a new HBCU, but it's new on the list. They were not part of our schools from last year. We wanted to make sure we included them this year. So right now, we are at $50. Again, every dollar we raise goes straight to the school. $55. Thank you so very much. Listen, we'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party, and we'll be talking with Derelle Dubose from Voorhees College, and we might even have Dr. LaTonya. She was on last year, Gillespie-Johnson from Voorhees. And then a little bit after that, we're going to bring my good buddy and Erskine Alexander from Morris Brown. He gonna come in here and try to shut it down. I know he is, because he done already called all his people. He done tagged everybody in the post. And listen, he gonna come in here and shut it down in a minute. But we'll be right back with more of the Alumni House Party right after this.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
Hey everyone, let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma maters are still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's all good if you think you should check in. Yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family.
You want to know what schools are coming up real soon? Well, next week, we go to Howard University and Kentucky State University on May 10th. On May 17th, we celebrate Alum University and Paul Quinn College. May 24th, we celebrate Clinton College and Livingstone College. And then on May 31st, we return back to the AUC for the Interdenominational Theological Center, Morehouse College, and Spelman College. But today, we're celebrating Knoxville College, Morris Brown College, and Voorhees College. My HBCU better than yours. All right, so next up, Voorhees College. Voorhees College. I think you got something about them, right?
I know about Voorhees only because we were on the UNCF concert when I was in college. We sung with Voorhees at the banquet.
Oh,
for a unity thing. So yes, I have a little bit about them, a little bit of history.
Okay. So what was it? What was it like? That was the New York event in DC, in New York.
It was in New York. Actually, to go even deeper, Colin Powell was the guest speaker. So yeah, so it was good. It was a good experience.
Awesome. Well, we do have a guest who should be coming in momentarily. His name is there you go. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
I had to give you a good hand. This is Derelle, Dubose. Oh, I'm over here bumping. The jams real quick. My bad.
You still jamming over there, I see.
Right. What's going on from Voorhees College? Let's talk about that Voorhees Tiger roar up in this house.
Nah, man, look, we appreciate you guys for having us on. To try to help donate some money for Voorhees College is very much appreciated. I'm pretty sure every classmate of mine, every alumni that's representing Voorhees really appreciate you guys right now. The same as Morris Brown, trying to make sure they stay, keep their accreditation and stay alive. We're trying to make sure we stay alive as well. So we thank you all.
Awesome. So now listen, real quick, tell us a little bit if you can. Give us some background about Voorhees College. I mean, I know we all had to take that freshman seminar class and to learn something about the history of the school. I'm not trying to test you, but just share with people. Let's give people what they want. Let's give them a little history, if you know. Give them a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, Voorhees College was founded by a Black woman, and that is Miss Elizabeth Evelyn Wright. In 1897. Okay. Right. So for that to be done, just think about that. In 1897, a Black woman was able to find a school that I was able to attend in 2005. So for me, that within itself is dope. And, Voorhees is just one of those schools, man, where when you get there, because I wasn't even supposed to go there. I was supposed to be a military guy through and through. But when you get there, it has that small town feel that it gives you. And it's one of those things where you don't want to leave. I went there knowing I was going into the military. I left filling out an application to attend.
So now, let's talk about real quick, just think about your moments and your years at Voorhees. And if you had an opportunity to go back and redo or recapture a moment, let's do it like that. If you could recapture a moment at Voorhees,
man,
what would that moment be?
For me, because I was able to go into the IT program with Voorhees College, where they took a lot of us different places. I was trying to remember where a lot of my classmates went, but I know they sent me to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And yeah, and they sent me I think it was Kirtland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I took advantage of it a little bit, but you know, you're a college student, you're in a new city, you want to have fun as well. So there's one thing that I would go back and do. I would take full advantage of that, right? Only because the following year, you know, I was a junior when I went. So the following year I was expecting, boom, I'm a senior, I'm going back. Well, as you know, in HBCUs, you know, some of the funding got cut. So the seniors were not allowed to go back. So I wish now, if I can go back, I would take full advantage of that opportunity, that I had in Albuquerque. And, you know, that was a real great time for me.
Listen, I also want to bring on one of your other alums. I see that she like literally just got off of work and just ran in the house.
That's what she
I mean,
does.
listen, she still got her scrubs on. Y'all
we show out for each other. That's how it's supposed to be.
Listen, for Dr. LaTonya Gillespie-Johnson.
What up, though?
Hey, Real. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Okay, I'm okay.
Listen, out here helping the people have a nice, pretty, beautiful smile, and you like, listen, I got somebody else who gonna pitch hit for me, and you like, I'm coming anyway. She driving, texting, and sending messages like,
Yep, exactly.
I told him I had him regardless, and that's how we do. We come through for each other. So thank you, Real, and thank you, Mr. Harris. We good.
It's that teamwork. Teamwork helping out.
Always.
So now, Doc, let's talk about you are part of the alumni chapter in Atlanta. And Derelle, what are you part of an alumni chapter?
I'm getting into it. She has brought me along. I've only been in Atlanta for a few years, so she definitely convinced me that it's time.
Okay, yeah, it's time.
Oh yeah.
Alumni dues. We need to get them dues.
Absolutely.
We work hard. There's plenty work. Let me rephrase that. There's plenty room at the table.
Yeah.
And whatever you want to bring to the table, whatever your skill set is, you good.
The last conversation she and I had was about Voorhees and trying to get more our alumni together. Because even in a situation like this, like I told you guys in the pre-show, is that a lot of us did not even know this was happening. Okay. And for me, that's a letdown for me and everybody that needs to be tuned into this. Not only Voorhees, I mean, Morris Brown, Knoxville, all of us. I mean, because at the end of the day, when the HBCUs stick together, like we've seen with the NFL draft, we're scary to everybody else. We make everybody else nervous when that happens. So I'm just trying to do my part. And I thank Tanya again for inviting me in, letting me know what was going on. And, I'm here.
Awesome stuff. Dr. LaTonya Gillespie-Johnson, let's talk to you real quick. And listen, I know you didn't probably out here and got everybody together and got them right. First of all, how's business been during the pandemic?
I worked the whole pandemic. So because people have dental emergencies, I was at work for sure. So the business is fine over here. Hampton, thank you, the Hampton community and all my patients and my classmates who come up and show love and all that good stuff. So no, the pandemic did not hurt the dental practice at all.
Just like I asked Derelle about that moment, give me a moment that you can reflect on during your time at Voorhees, that if you could go back and relive that moment, what would it be?
When I was crown queen. Truthfully, if I could relive that one more time, I'm telling you, I was princess of the day. Everything was about me. Almost like my wedding, but like one more time. If I can run it back one more time.
Go ahead.
Just if I can run it back. Well,
hey, and she had me. When I was in the inauguration, she had me up there standing. I've been with her for too long. I think I might need to share away a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that.
Family.
We are family. We family for sure.
It's family.
Does your alumni association have a Miss Alumni contest?
No, but I love it.
Amen. New information every day.
See, See? So that could be a fundraiser.
I like it.
For the Alumni Association, and different alumni chapters can sponsor a person, and you can have and you can get that crown and sash.
One more time. I like it.
That's a good idea.
A great idea.
You know what? And then you know what?
Is it though?
Maybe
I'm taking that idea.
See, you can be Miss Alumni, and you can go be back in the homecoming parade on the
again.
Oh,
see?
Don't encourage this. Don't encourage this. Come on.
But we can only do that, ladies and gentlemen, when we are making those contributions and supporting our institutions. So let's talk about that real quick. So, listen. So last year, let me go and look at these totals real quick. I got to go back to the totals.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
We were modest. I think we were very modest in our giving last year, Voorhees. Last year, we raised $140 to Voorhees last year. Now, we were glad for some of those people who gave, some of our viewers gave, some of our alum, even some of Dr. Johnson's patients.
Wow.
They were watching the show and they gave.
They did.
Awesome.
They sure did. I remember that.
They did. You're right. They did.
That's dedication right there.
Listen, they were like, oh, that's my dentist. But this year, our goal is always, like we always say, we want to at least raise one more dollar than we raised the previous year. But we would love to be able to get you out, knock you out the park, and get you in that top 10. Now, again, to get into the top 10 right now, all you got to raise is $521 right now to make it to the top 10.
Okay.
Now, these schools right here have been holding it down for a minute.
All right.
So, where are we now with Voorhees College? Let's go take a quick look.
Let's see.
Let me pull it up, and let's see what kind of numbers y'all hitting for right now. Oh, somebody sharing the video. Y'all at $195.
Okay, that's better than last year, right?
So we already exceeded last year's goal.
There we go.
It's a new coming right now. It's a change right now.
So,
It's coming.
right now, and look at this. Somebody else just gave.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There we go.
So now I'm gonna change the total. We're gonna change the goal. Oh yeah.
Gotta move forward.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move this joker to 500.
That's fair. We can do that. Me and Rail, we can pull that off.
Listen, donate.
Alphas, we got this.
Donate, and my podcast, whoever donate the most, my podcast will be sending you some merch. All you gotta do is send me your address and your phone number and all that, and I can touch base with you, and you will get some merch from the OneStop podcast. So donate the Voorhees College.
$200. Already at 200. So listen. So now we've talked about the fact that Dr. Gillespie-Johnson is a dentist. And actually, it's more specific. I mean, it's his profession. I mean, what is the specialty that you do?
I'm general. I'm a family dentist.
Oh,
so
okay.
You don't even have to have teeth to come see me.
You gonna get them some? You gonna get them some teeth?
Yes.
You got some in the back?
I do.
I got you. But Derelle, real quick, on top of him also being a logistics person and working in some IT, he's also a podcaster himself.
Wow.
So real quick, go give a shameless plug for your show.
I mean, look, I am a co-host in the OneStop podcast where we talk sports. And if you follow us, you know the rest, right? My co-host is also...
They cuts up.
Listen, my co-host is also an alumni of Voorhees College. We met freshman year. So we're just two friends that, met freshman year and been rocking ever since, man. So, and with my logistic job, just like LaTonya, I didn't stop either because we deliver medical supplies. So we didn't stop as well. Been working through the pandemic to serve the people as well. So, again, take care of yourself during this pandemic and follow me on the OneStop podcast where we talk sports and entertainment, and we appreciate you.
So listen here, but before you, I don't want you all either to go. I know what I want you to do is I want you to challenge. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to this other gentleman from Forest Brown. And I'm going to bring all three of you all back. And we're going to play a quick round of HBCU this or that. Now, I think, Doc, you played it before. Didn't you play it before?
Yeah, we can mute me this time. Look.
Hold on. I don't know if I like this.
It's not bad. It's not that bad. It's actually fun. The questions are easy.
All right.
So we're going to play a few games. We're going to play 1 or 2 rounds of that. And then we're going to try to see, I might even have a culture tag question or 2 in there as well.
We're talking sports or something.
So don't go nowhere. Go on and call some of your people, some of your family, some of your friends, some of your alumni, whether they more Voorhees or any other HBCU. Tell them to go on and give. We then drop the links in the chat to Voorhees, to the institution, to the alumni page, and to the donation page. So you all can go, so we can make that needle move from 200 up to 500, so we can then move them again. Yeah, we want to move them again.
Stand up, DC.
The campaign goes from Monday to Monday, so it will end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 10th. So you got until that time. If you're listening on our podcast, if you're listening on our Spotify channels, or you're listening on the replay, you got until May 10th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to still make donations to Knoxville College, Morris Brown College, Voorhees College. We'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Shout out to the innovators, the makers, the doers, the hustlers looking to grow their business, skills, and career. Facebook Elevate is a program and community that provides free digital marketing courses, potential job opportunities, and one-on-one coaching from Facebook experts. Build your online presence, kickstart your career, or become a creator, because your kinds of dreams transform blocks, cities, the world. Click to learn more. Facebook Elevate, on the rise, together.
I don't think we're free in this country. For 100 years, you saw black people menaced and targeted and lynched and beaten and brutalized. I think we're burdened by this history. You are obligated to do something to address that, or you become part of the problem. More people have to be willing to do that uncomfortable, inconvenient thing that justice requires for things to get better. We don't have to fear fairness. We don't have to fear equality. We don't have to fear doing the right thing. Truth can inspire change. Learn more at eji.org.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it. Hi, can I get a now bar, please? Uh-huh. $1. Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Down on the ground! Out of your far right, get down! Move over your head! If you an Aggie, lift your voice to say Aggie pride. Aggie pride. It's the greatest homecoming on earth. Everybody say Aggie pride. Aggie pride. Lift your voice real loud. Everybody.
Hey, don't forget about the second annual HBCU Chancellors and Presidents Trivia Challenge on May 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, featuring the president, Dr. Abdullah from Virginia State University, Dr. Jenkins from Livingstone College, and Dr. Warwick from Stillman College, all in celebration of HBCU Bound Day. We'll be broadcasting on various HBCU Facebook platforms like the one you're watching right now. So we hope you can join us in the live or the replay. Learn some more about these institutions, as well as we're going to see how well our HBCU presidents know their HBCU history. All this coming Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. This is a new number right here. What you think about this one, Monique? Aggie Pride.
I was singing along with it for a minute. I'm like, oh, I like that go-go beat.
But that's all right though. But listen, somebody else gonna say like they said, listen, it ain't even about the Aggies. It ain't about North Carolina A&T. It's about MBC. And this brother about to come in here and show up and show out like he did last year. Y'all put your hands together, make some noise, show some love for my good friend Erskine Alexander, all the way from New York City.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Man, it's a blessing, man. How you doing? Everything's good, man. Just working. You know.
Everybody got their shirt today.
I said, this man don't wear Morris Brown attire every day.
Every day. Shout out to
I look on his Facebook feed. I see something. It's a book bag. It's a hat. It's a shirt. It's a face mask. It's a baseball cap.
Wow.
We keep it going. You know, I'm so proud of what's going on with Morris Brown and just thankful, for what's going on with it. I think Dr. James is doing a phenomenal job. His energy is absolutely amazing, and we need that during these times. We really, really need that during these times, and just to see progress, just to see the push, what's going on with Morris Brown. And like he said, October 23rd, it's showtime. It's showtime. I'm coming down there like, yes. I got
the guns out. He said, I'm ready.
Working.
I've been seeing you work. I've been seeing you work.
We've been working. Here in New York, we're not all the way open yet. And so naturally for us, man, it's been a challenge. We look at Atlanta and we look at how they turn up down there in Atlanta and in other places and stuff like that. So it's definitely been different for us. So for me personally, it's going to be an extra exciting outing for me to go down to Atlanta for homecoming and stuff like that, just to see family, just to see friends, and just to celebrate the culture, just to celebrate the history. So I'm ready, man. We're ready. I'm ready to show off the guns and represent.
That's gonna be a big reunion because
it's gonna be huge. I
think for any HBCU is gonna be a huge get together celebration. But you all just like double extra.
Oh my gosh!
20 years, I'm going to that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be. And the one thing I'm gonna tell you, I grew up in Columbus, Georgia, which is about an hour, about an hour 15 southwest of Atlanta, and it's you love to visit your family and your friends, but it's nothing like homecoming. And with Morris Brown and what they've been through these last 20 years, and to finally be back on the big stage where we belong, this homecoming is going to be through the roof. So yes, Delta Airlines already got my brand. They already know what time it is. We cashing in them sky miles.
Come on. Now, like I asked the other two, like I asked Derelle and I asked LaTonya, talk about a moment. Give me a moment. Not the third floor. we talked about the third floor. Don't talk about the
third floor. Waters Towers.
Ooh, don't talk about the third floor. I already know.
Please don't.
Give me another moment that you can go back and relive.
All the homecomings. Every single last one of the homecomings. That third, give me any third weekend in October. I'm perfectly fine with that. Any third weekend in October, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Because you were in the band, correct?
Yeah, I was in the band. Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
What instrument?
I played the trumpet. Yep. T4 fall 1995, huh?
You can still pick up your instrument now?
I ain't say all that.
No.
He's honest. I'm about to say.
I'm being honest. But as far as the marching part, I can outmarch anybody. I'll stand firm.
That's a challenge.
That's a challenge. So Jamila, if you're watching, challenge. OJ, if you're watching, Toki, if you're watching, challenge. So the same business that I was giving them in 95 with popping them 90s, I can do it in 2021.
I'm an instigator. I'm a broadcaster. I'm gonna send this out to everybody because
Listen, it's one of the best experiences of your life. And like I said, for us here in New York, we were forced to sit down. So, I increased my time at the gym, man. So I'm ready to jump around, man. Don't be surprised you see me doing a handstand somewhere.
So listen here. I want to shift gears because I thought it was important. Just I wanted to make sure I wanted to separate you from Dr. James. I wanted to, because listen, I know your Morris Brown story. You got a great one, but listen, mental health is real.
Yes, it is.
And this pandemic has really tried a lot of our capacities. Has stretched our capacities. For a lot of people, alumni included, it doesn't matter, black, brown, rich, poor, whoever. And you living and working in this space, and I know this is Mental Health Awareness Month, where we want to take another special look of how trauma can affect people, especially, they not even think about the trauma that may have impacted our college students.
That's true.
For those who, for some of our college students who had to leave in the pandemic, because and sometimes the campus was their safe space.
Yeah.
That's right.
What has it been like for you, or dealing with, what strategies or you can share, even for people now watching, to help deal with coping or just to deal with life?
I would definitely say, increase your exercise, maybe going out just to get fresh air, and also just keeping good people around you. Keeping good people around you. And I know for us here in New York, we wasn't able to go outside like that. We wasn't really able to engage in a lot of the social activities that we would normally do. I have a 12-year-old who wasn't able to participate in a lot of activities even as a kid. So it was a challenge for us. It's a challenge nationwide, and but the most important thing I would always say is definitely keep good energy, keep good people around you. And don't be afraid to talk to someone. Don't be afraid to talk to someone. I think it's always been the stereotype of, if I go see a therapist, that makes me crazy. And that's just not what it's about. Everybody needs someone to talk to. And I think during these times, we were all tested, mentally, emotionally, physically, we were all tested. So I think it was so imperative that we all focus on the different aspects of what we can do to better ourselves, and just like I said, just keep good people around us.
Right. I know for some, because I work in elementary school, and even in that levels of trauma, even working with our young people, because just the mere fact of they might have dealt with sickness in the home, they might have dealt with grief. And then I don't understand what's happening. And again, I dealt with it. I'm dealing with, I'm still struggling with grief.
Oh, so, yeah. It's heavy. And to be honest with you, with mental health, we're going to get every worker, every therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist. We're going to carry this for a while, because even as we move past this pandemic, it's so much trauma that was left behind, and that so many people are going to be dealing with just going forward. People lost loved ones during this time. People are not going to be able, as excited as I am to come to Atlanta for homecoming, it's still going to be a shock when you see that crowd. When you see the crowd, because here, like I said, for us, we've been sitting at home. We've been sitting at home, and we haven't been to any concerts or any baseball games or football games or nothing like that. We've been sitting at home. So definitely homecoming is literally going to feel like going from 0 to 100. And you're not going to really know how to interact with people, because New York, we were one way with the pandemic. Atlanta's a whole nother way with the pandemic. Man. So I get it. So you're going to that initial interaction with anyone is going to be like, do I give them a pound? Hey, how do you do it? You're going to be like, hey, but how do you walk up to them?
So real quick, I do have a question for you. So my good friend Vanessa Sparks, who's a parent, her daughter went to Clark Atlanta University. She's in New York, so she just posted a question. Said, "Where's Mr. Alexander at in New York City?"
Right. I work in the burbs. I live in the burbs, but I do work in New York City. But I'm also doing everything virtual. So everything's for me is representation of the Boogie Down Bronx. The Bronx pays the bills.
Hey, listen here, Vanessa. If you want to connect with Erskine, just Vanessa, hit me up. You got my number, or you can drop me an email, and I will connect to both of you all. If you want to connect with this young man, because he's engaging, he's impactful. Not only is he a licensed therapist, and he's a Morris Brown alum. I'm sorry, I do apologize. A Morris Brown alum. Woo! He's also an actor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So
You have a lot going on.
Got a lot going on.
I have a question though, because I deal with college students and I also deal with elementary students. But to me, the problem that I'm getting is people are asking if it's safe to get vaccinated, and then they also, the side effects from that. People are scared, so that's creating like trauma in that.
Oh yeah, and it definitely, for me, I got vaccinated. I did get vaccinated. Me and my wife both. We both got vaccinated. Thank God we did not have zero symptoms. Zero symptoms. And it was so funny. I'm going to make you both laugh about this. So I go get the shot. I got my second shot 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and it was on a Thursday. So I'm looking to feel bad Thursday night into Friday, because everybody says that, well, I got the Pfizer shot. So they're saying, yeah, that's the one I got. So they're saying that, okay, the next day you're not going to feel so well. So just take a down day and everything. So anyway, I go get the shot 9:00 a.m. on a Thursday. So I dash home. So I'm doing all my work. I'm typing all my paperwork up and everything, because I'm anticipating feeling bad the next day. I'm supposed to. That's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. I wake up Friday morning and I'm like this. Like I woke up Friday morning, I'm waiting on something to happen. Like it was the craziest thing in the world. I'm looking around my house. I'm looking like bananas, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And nothing. I actually could have went to the gym that day, but I didn't want to push it, and that was that. And then my wife, she went that Saturday, so I'm anticipating her to feel bad on Sunday.
Oh wow!
So Sunday rolls around, and I'm looking at her like this, like as if something like if her eyes gonna change colors or something like that, And thank God nothing happened whatsoever. The only slight difference was my arm was slightly sore than the last time, and the whole nine. So that was a good, that was a good feeling. That was a good feeling to just get it behind us, because we don't know what they're going to ask us to do. And I know I'm going to have to get on an airplane, to see family. I'm going to see family in June, going to see my in-laws in South Carolina. Then we're coming through Georgia. And, listen, they lit down there in Georgia, so I'm ready to join the litness with them.
I'm not going to tell that lie. I got on the second one, but it was,
to each his own. I mean, like it's so funny, it's so funny, Anthony. That everybody, I was bracing myself for that. That's what everybody was saying. So, like I said, I woke up that Friday morning, and I'm looking. I'm literally walking around like I'm waiting on Santa Claus to show up or something.
Oh no! So, my second one in 2 weeks. And I'm just gonna be honest with both of you. I'm already scared of needles, and then I have people dealing with side effects, and then I'm here in Texas, so sometimes it's hit or miss with a mask. Some people wear masks, some people don't. So
I can see, yeah, that's crazy. But you know what? I think you'll be fine. I'm gonna tell you guys the key. And I know it doesn't work for everybody, but I do work for the hospital here. I work for Montefiore Hospital here in the city, and they will basically say drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Drink a lot of water. So I ain't gonna front. Me and my wife, we were drinking waters like Camel. We would drink like we was we was drinking water like I drink a lot of water anyway because I train and stuff like that. But we kind of took it over the edge a little bit, and lo and behold, we didn't have any problems. So thank God for that. I have a buddy of mine that I trained with, and she took the Moderna shot. And the only thing sore was her arm, and she ran 6 miles today. We did a 6 mile jog 2 days. So shout out to I think the one thing that we all learned throughout this pandemic is just the importance of just staying healthy. We were forced to stay healthy. Really, really look at things differently, because we saw a lot of things within the government that made us kind of scratch our heads. We really had to, we had to take the ball as African Americans and really do what we needed to do to take care us.
Well, listen here, I appreciate you just taking a little time and joining us today and chit-chatting about a little bit about your experience at Morris Brown, as well as talking about mental health. Again, this won't be the last time. I think we're going to do a special show about mental health awareness a little bit later in the month. So I do want to bring you back. As you know, I can talk about my experience, but I would love to be able to bring on people like yourself and some others who are HBCU alums who are the professionals.
Yeah.
And be able to talk a little bit more about that. Again, I love the fact you're saying, because I was one of those ones, black men saying, no, I ain't supposed to talk to nobody, because that's just what I was raised up in, a household of, you don't tell your problems to everybody.
Exactly. We go on in my house, stay in my house is what we was taught.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, about therapists, that's where you can go actually let out. You don't tell nobody business because you ain't trying to get sued. And when you were young, you didn't tell nobody business because you didn't want to get beat up.
So I'm gonna bring you back for that. But with that said, right now, I do want to bring back my Voorhees College alumni. I'm gonna bring back Dr. LaTonya Gillespie-Johnson, all the way down there in Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, they're down there doing their thing because listen, Atlanta might be blue. I've always said, the Atlanta blue, but they got them red tendencies. Listen, because just like New York, listen, New York, because like Erskine, New York was shut down. I got a friend of mine who went to Virginia Union. She lives in New York. She's like, Anthony, I ain't been to the grocery store yet. Still, she won't go out the house.
Yeah,
but Atlanta, listen,
we open.
They open like
Atlanta ain't been closed.
We open.
Atlanta never closed. And we got my good friend Derelle. What's good? Bum, 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 bum. All right, so now listen. This is how we do this real quick. So I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see how I want to do that. Okay, I'm putting Erskine right there in the middle. I'm putting our three contestants right there in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever watched the show before, from time to time we do this thing called HBCU this or that. Right. That's what they got. Now, we need you all in the audience. Now, first of all, I need for the three of you all to have a piece of paper and a pencil. You got to write something down. So grab a piece of paper and a pencil, pen, something. You might need 1, 2 more sheets. So anything, it could be the back of an envelope, or back of a bill. Don't make no difference for me. Don't show all your business though. So how we do this is I'm going to put a category up on the screen. Right? And so we're going to put the category up on the screen, and then our audience is going to have to then determine and guess which category did you write down. For example, I'm just going to go here for an easy one, and let's say it was, I'm going to do Monique, since Monique not playing. So, Monique's not playing. So, like for Monique, I'm like, which one do you all think Monique would choose? Do you think she'll pick the MEAC or the CIAA? You got to just think about some of the things she may have said, something she may have talked about, and the people in the chat will give the answer, and whatever the most responded answer will be the answer. And let's see if, then we have to go to Monique, and she'll hold up her piece of paper.
Hold up my paper, buddy. It's going to be the MEAC.
With her answer on it, and be like, boom, and that's how you get your point. Now, I think we got a few Krispy Kreme donuts left. So, yeah. Right. All right.
And do myself when I get to Georgia.
With that said, so ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you get to play right along with us. We're going to go to Derelle first. All right. So for this good brother, I'm going to say, let's see, what category are we going to pick with him? No, I ain't going to use, I was going to use that one, but nope. I know what fraternity he belongs to. So I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna let that one be. Right. So we're gonna leave that one. We're gonna pick that one. So, all right, for Derelle, we're gonna go with, do you think he preferred on campus or off campus? Write your answer down, Sarah, on that piece of paper. Do you think he preferred on campus or off campus? Now, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you're watching us right now. Put your answer, what you think he just wrote down. What do you think he just wrote down? Let's go to the chat. Let's all go to the chat. Let's all go to the chat and see what he may have picked. All right. Nobody wants to play along. Somebody said Nikki, darling. I don't know about that. Damn.
You want my vote? I think it's off.
Okay, nobody wants. I got some people watching. Do y'all think that Derelle is going to choose on campus or off campus?
I don't have to do with Morris Brown College.
Uh-oh.
I say off.
I'm saying on.
Oh.
I'm going with on.
Oh, there go one. There go somebody right there. Somebody said off.
That was me. That's what I said, off.
Anybody else want to chime in from the audience? You think he chose on campus or off campus? I wonder what was he doing at Voorhees College. All right, sir, what you choose?
I can't see it.
There we go. Off campus.
I got it right.
Woo! Why off campus?
Yay!
Go, you got to give us a story behind it. You got to give us.
I want to hear that myself. We should take to the 34. We could have changed that.
Is he on mute?
I don't know. He frozen.
My bad.
Oh,
Nah. So me and my LBs, moved off campus. And, things got a little different in the side of our school. So yeah, off campus. That's all I got.
Okay, then we just gonna leave it right there. Yeah,
that part.
It's that part right there. Okay, let's see.
Oh Lord.
Whoo, this one right here.
You need to ask me the same question.
I should have said church.
All right. So for this brother, which one do you think he liked the most? Do you think he prefers Wednesday chicken or fish Friday? Woo! Was it the fried chicken Wednesday or the fried fish Friday? Go on and write your answer down on that piece of paper. Go on and write your answer down, and we're going to go to the chat.
Come on, you got to love a good fish fry, don't you?
I don't know, but them wings hit me some.
And those chicken, you're right, they hit.
Oh, man.
Though he in the South, so it might depend.
Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling with that answer.
But he he kept saying something about Georgia, so he might like them wings. Georgia, y'all love them wings out here.
And that sweet tea, and he gotta have that sweet tea to go with it. No matter what, it's gotta be that sweet tea.
If you're in South Carolina like myself, you from South Carolina, you want that good fish fry,
So I do see a fish fry. We see a fish fry in the chat.
I think he's leaning towards the chicken though.
Nah, ain't gonna be that fish fry, man. Come on. Good fish fry?
Can he just say
you can give me this?
Because the fish fry come with a party.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Wings, you just get the fish fry come with a party. You know what I'm saying? You jam.
Yeah, but ain't nothing like them wings.
The wings hit. The wings be hit.
They be golden too. They golden in their grease. They be good.
Good barbecue sauce on them. Ooh.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper. That's what I need.
The devil thought he had me. I better run.
Just say both. Claim both. It's okay.
All right, let's see.
What you ready, right? It's my turn. Listen, that's a hard question, right? That's a very, very, very hard question. And I think Monique said it. It depends on the time of the year.
Nah, we doing that.
He's
trying to finesse the question. Come on, man.
So y'all want me to go ahead and put my answer up, right?
Yeah, what you got, Doc? What you got?
Well, I'm gonna be honest because listen, I might live in New York, but I was born and raised in Georgia, right? So you already know.
Yep.
Yeah, that boy.
That's fried chicken Wednesday.
I get it. I ain't even mad.
He said, I got that.
Listen.
Now, would you white meat or dark meat?
I do both of them, but I'll take the white meat on the edge. I'll do the white meat. But listen, there's no discrimination when it comes to chicken.
Y'all don't even catch that one. What movie did I just quote? You want white meat or dark meat? We ain't got no more white meat. What movie is that from?
I know it too.
I know the movie too. I'm trying to think, and I'm a movie buff. I hate
Y'all ain't ready?
Did y'all like?
We ain't got no more white meat.
I'm gonna get you stuff.
Welcome to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Take your order, please.
Oh,
that's an ATL.
Yes.
What was it?
It was school day.
Yeah.
And they at the KFC, and she's like, oh, "We ain't got no more white meat. What you asked me for then?"
That was like the best part of the movie, low key.
Yeah.
All right, Doc, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right. See, some of these, like this one, like I would not give you this one.
Oh, we know the answer.
Because we already know the answer to that one.
Yeah, royal court for her because she said she wanted to do the whole coronation again.
All right, so we're gonna give her this one instead. Do you think that Dr. Gillespie-Johnson, do you think she spent more time in the dining hall, or was there some local corner spot where she got all her food from? Where was her favorite meal? In the dining hall, or was it off campus at the corner spot?
I need to phone a friend because I don't know this.
Let's go to the chat real quick.
Mm.
Oh, somebody said the corner spot.
I don't know. She looked like she's a nice young lady, so I don't know about the corner stuff.
You know, I don't know. And wait a minute, and you were Miss Voorhees?
I was.
Oh, that answers the question.
Oh,
Do
I get my answer on this?
Your answer, real. Give your answer.
You got somebody who said both.
I'm gonna say dining hall because she probably got preferential treatment because that's how they did. You know, they got special plates for them.
I ain't gonna answer it, but you know,
I don't know. She got me stuck.
I'm gonna go with the dining hall.
Dining hall.
Me and Monique were on the same page with that. We won't go.
Cause she probably got to eat in the faculty lounge. You know the rest.
You
of
know what? Yeah, she might have.
What did real right?
I wrote dining hall, man, and I'll say my reason why when you answer.
All right, let's go see. What you got, Doc?
The dining hall. I ate chicken and rice every day. Chicken and rice. I did. I think
and
I
why?
ate.
And why the dining hall to keep it 100? I don't know what they got now, but during that time we had nothing else. we didn't have nothing. We had nothing around there, man. Not no good spot that you can just pull up at.
That's why y'all got to give to the campaign.
That's what I'm saying. So the dining hall was it. Like that way everybody was at.
That's why we need you all to give so we can make sure our students will have some of the best opportunities on campus. Real quick, I want to share with everybody where our campaign falls at right now. I'm going to share this real quick so you all can see, and I'm going to let these alumni know. Matter of fact, is there anybody in the chat, anybody watching us right now live, and are you willing to make a $20 donation right now to any of these institutions if any of these alum will sing their alma mater? Is there somebody right now in the chat watching us so they will make a donation, an extra donation right now if any of our alum guests today sing their alma mater?
I got my money on Morris Brown.
I know Morris Brown ready right now. Come on, this is 20 years?
Got my money on Morris Brown.
20 years. That's so.
The chat is real quiet. The chat is real quiet.
Come
on.
on.
There it is. Someone says 20 on Morris Brown.
Come on, Morris got to go.
Come on, you got it, brother.
Morris got to do it.
You up
They
first.
said 20
It's
for
a
the
must.
Morris Brown. Will he do it?
You got to see. Well, if you got your trumpet, you better play that.
Hey, man, the people paid you, man. The people paid you. Give the people what they want. They paid you.
You got to give people what they want.
Come on, man. The people gave you their money. We're in a pandemic. People paid you, man.
Yeah, the Lord use you.
$20. Somebody put up $20. You got $40.
I know. Listen. Oh, I got my lyrics here. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You gotta do a me. You gotta do.
Alma mater, pride of birth, gave us me to another bird, haven for all hungry souls, feeding them shall be our goal. Here a light thy better be, hymning of the brave and free. Welcome to everyone until the work is done. Hail to thee, maker man, unto thee once again. Sacred truths born from his ground. Hail to thee, dear Morris Brown. To her prayers, God praise of God.
We're gonna take him off the hook, y'all.
Hey man, shouts out to you, my brother. Shouts out to you.
We did it.
Man, somebody had to do it.
Okay, I did good, right? I did it.
Hey, man.
You did.
Okay, I had to get it. I had to say it with my chest. I had to say it with my chest. Say it with my chest.
Then we're feeling. We feel.
I was sweating and everything. I was nervous.
Got a little hot.
Listen, so again, matter of fact, that's somebody said Tracy Adams is the Facebook user person who's matter of fact, Tracy, if you go to I didn't put the StreamYard up there, but sometimes if you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, you can see your comments. We'll fix it for next week so you can join us. Listen, so with that man, you just earned $20 more on your school. Somebody gonna drop a couple. They're gonna actually drop another 20 on your school just because you sang that alma mater.
My heart out. I was singing. All
right, so with that, before we get up out of here real quick, we're going to go back and look at the totals real quick and see where we at, y'all. But it don't stop here. It don't stop here. Right now, we are at, there we go. Knoxville College is at $65. Morris Brown, $205. Voorhees College, $270. But it don't stop. It don't stop. It goes all the way to Monday, May 10, 2021, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen here, y'all. It's been fun. We're about to get up out of here. I'm going to let y'all give any more shout out, anything y'all want to say to the people before we, matter of fact, Doc, I'm going to go and start with you since you're right there. Anything you want to say?
I want to say thanks for having us. Voorhees College loves this opportunity to share everything that we got going on. Our college is growing. We're getting better and better. I want to thank all of my classmates. Thanks, Rel, for stepping in and tackling this. You did an excellent job. To all the Greeks out there, to all the alumni, donate. We need you guys' help to keep the college going. Homecoming is on the way. So we're excited as well. So this is really good to get us back in the spirit. So thanks so much for having me.
Awesome sauce. All right. Erskine, what about you?
Definitely want to give a shout out to the entire Morris Brown College Finite family. I'm the vice president of the Tri-State chapter. So shout out to my chapter here in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Shout out to all the alumni, West Coast, Midwest, Detroit, to everyone. And just definitely looking forward to seeing everybody October 23rd. Also, a big shout out to our amazing president, Dr. Kevin James, for such an amazing job that he's done with bringing the college back. So continue to give, continue to support. Let's continue to uplift each other. It's all an HBCU family thing. So let's get the party going. Homecoming, y'all. Let's get it.
My man. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't move it. There we go. Derelle, what you got?
All right. No, I second everything LaTonya said. I appreciate you guys for having us on. Everybody, all HBCUs, just support each other. That's all I say. Support each other in everything we do. Everything you see that come up that got HBCU beside it, support each other, because when one grow, all of us grow. So that's what I got.
Monique, anything you want to share with the people? You on mute for some reason. What's happening?
I'm sorry. I put myself on mute because I didn't want to talk while somebody else was talking because I was amen in everything they said.
We love you, Monique. We love you.
So yes, definitely. Please give. Don't forget the 20 for Morris Brown because I think it was the 20 to replicate for the 20 years that they went without accreditation. So that's what we initiated, the $20 challenge. But also don't forget Voorhees. I think I get them 5 today because we had that bond. So that's all I had.
Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. I greatly appreciate everybody for being here today. Hey, it's Wednesday. And what do we do every Wednesday? I provide you with an Inspire Me message for today. Let's see what I got to say to inspire the saints today. Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. And today's thought is, don't ruin an awesome day by thinking about a bad yesterday. If I can borrow a phrase from a friend, I am inspired to inspire. And I want to encourage you to not give up. Every day will not always be hallelujah and sunshine. Storms will come and bad days will happen. But don't let that hinder you. As you grow, learn from that experience to make today better for you. So the next time storms come, don't run and hide. Begin to dance in the rain. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this message I'll make today absolutely amazing. As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload. Hey, welcome back in the show again. It's been fun, but we gotta run until next time. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you will always be a monkey. We will see you next week when we celebrate Howard University and Kentucky State University. Boy, we're gonna talk about this Howard. They're gonna come in here. They're gonna try to come in here and show up and show out next week. They're gonna come in here and try to show up and show out next week. Period. That's what they said. That's what they told me. So we will check you out in the clubhouse on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then back here on the show here Wednesday 8:30 p.m. And then we'll see you this coming Friday 11 a.m. for the HBCU Trivia President's Challenge with Virginia State, Livingstone, and Stillman College. As always, it's been a great time. Thank you to all of our guests today. Don't forget to make your donations to our schools of the week and continue to share, uplift, take over the HBCU Alumni United page and every place else. Spread the love, spread the joy. Today is these 3 schools. Tomorrow it will be yours. Your school is coming real soon. Until next time, like we always say, my HBCU is better than yours, but at the end of the day, y'all, we all still family. Look, we ain't gonna hold you. We out of here as soon as I hit the button to play the music. And, yep, there it is. I holler, y'all.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the swag or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat. We compete, but we're family. Either from the swag, from the MEAC, CIAA or the CIAC. Come on, y'all. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. Hey. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the CIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the CIAC.